I'm going to be ranking every single fighter from lightweight to flyweight in a tier list based on how well I think that they would do against the champion of their respective divisions. Breaking down the tier list from top till bottom, we have the champion tier. That's reserved for just the champion. Would win. That means I think that they would win if they were to ever take on the champion. A close fight. That means that it would likely be a very close fight. Might go to the challenger, but it could go either way. 50-45 means the champ couldn't get a finish, but he, dominated. 50-45 them, won every single round, wasn't even close. And finally, finished means I think the champion would finish this guy within 25 minutes. Starting off, the first challenger, Joel Alvarez, ranked number 15 in the lightweight division. I'm probably going to go with, I don't know, this is difficult. Joel Alvarez finished every single one of his wins. And he's got power, man. I mean, he fought in maybe November, got a crazy knockout then. I think he's 23 wins, all by finish, or 22 wins, all by finish. Pretty impressive stat. He's taking on BSD as well soon. I believe that he will beat Benoit Saint-Denis in their fight. It should be a good one. I think he'll probably get a finish over Benoit Saint-Denis as well. And how would he do against Islam? Man, I think, honestly, I don't know how his jits is, though. I might go and finish, bro. He might get choked out. Islam's so good with, that 2 Darces in a row. I mean, he's so good, man. This might be a bad video. We continue. Grant Dawson. How would Grant Dawson do against Islam Makhachev? He's getting finished. I mean, Grant Dawson's not a good fighter. He would get finished faster than Joel Alvarez. It's not even worth it. Not even worth a mention there. We're gonna skip right over Grant Dawson. That guy should not even be ranked. He's terrible. He's not actually terrible. He's actually quite good, but he's just boring. He doesn't do anything. He gets a takedown. He just holds you there and does little tap shots. It's not fun. Nobody wants to watch that. Grant. All right, I'm talking to you. Right to you, Grant. We continue. Benoit Saint-Denis. I don't think he's got a very good chin, man. My boy Dustin tested that chin. I don't think he's got a very good chin. But I don't think he's got very good ground game either. He's getting finished. I think Joel Alvarez would have the best chance against Islam right now. He's definitely getting finished. Rafael Fiziev. Is this correct? Fiziev ranked number 11. Michael Chandler is not in the right spot. Everybody till now has been in the correct spot. 15, 14, 13. Michael Chandler's the next opponent. Honestly, this fight would be closer. But he just got finished by Patty. He got TKO'd. But he took Oliveira to a decision, dude. I'm gonna go 50-45. I don't think it's gonna be a close fight. I think if Chandler were ever get a shot at Islam, Dana White privileged to a title shot, it's not gonna be close. Let's be honest, it's gonna be a pretty clear Michael Chandler loss here. Islam would take. I don't think he'd finish him though. I really don't. But Mike seems inconsistent. I mean, I guess he's deteriorating in his old age of something. Who gives a fuck? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, he went to decisions with a lot of the top guys in the division. Almost went to a decision with Poirier, and just barely got tapped out in that. I think it would go to 50-45, but I think it's a clear Islam victory on this one. We continue. Rafael Fiziev ranked number 11. Is it Fiziev or Fiziev? I know Guru always says Fiziev, but I'm pretty sure it's Fiziev. Anyways, Rafael Fiziev, dude, he might make it a dogfight. On the low, he could make it a dogfight. He's ranked number 11. That's blasphemy to me, because I do really believe that Mateusz Gamrot would. I'm going to skip over Fiziev here, and Moik, all the way to number 7, Mateusz Gamrot is getting finished. He's probably doing better than Grant Dawson. He's probably doing better than BSD. Honestly, he'd probably do better than Joel Alvarez. But I do think he's going to get finished in that fight. Fiziev, on the other hand, we're stepping back. I mean, yeah, Gamrot is it's kind of boring. Let's be honest here. He is kind of boring. He looks weird. Sorry. Yeah, Fiziev. I honestly think Fiziev would make it a dogfight, bro. He gets into dogfights with a lot of the top of the division. I mean, a lot of the top. He fought Gaethje twice, but you know what I mean. He's a gamer. That might be a close fight. We'll just have to see. I mean, honestly, that would be a banger. I wouldn't even mind seeing that. Fiziev's got to get a couple wins, but that would be a good fight. Next ranked, Renato Moicano, ranked number 9. Number 10. I don't know why I said 9. I was looking at the wrong guy. Renato Moicano, ranked number 10. Actually, I should put this on the other side. So, uh-oh. I just moved something, I think. Oh, God. Can't undo. Okay. Renato Moicano, ranked number 10. Renato Moicano, ranked number 10. I mean, we just saw that fight, so I think it's pretty safe to say he gets finished in the first round. Does Joel Alvarez get finished in the first round? I'm not in Benoit Saint-Denis above Joel Alvarez, but I don't think he's better than him. I think Islam will just take longer to finish him. And I'm going to put Moik. I think, yeah, I'm going to put Moik. Moik gets finished later than Grant Dawson, but sooner than Joel Alvarez. Pardon me. We continue. Beneil Dariush. Yeah, he's getting, like, the first punch is knocking his shit out. I don't know how he was booked to fight. Who was he booked to fight that got canceled? Moik. He was booked to fight Moik? Moik would have ran through my guy. Oh, my goodness. I wasn't even close. We continue. Dan Hooker. I don't think Dan Hooker's getting finished. Dan's a gamer, dude. Dan fights through anything. Dan broke his arm and won. And still threw it. Dan's not. It's a 50-45. And I actually think he'll probably do better than Michael Chandler. But is it a close fight? I don't think he'll win a round. He might, though. No. It's a 50-45. I mean, I'm also saying 4-1. 49-46. Probably goes in 50-45 category. Category or category? I think it's categories. I don't know. We continue. My goat. Dustin, the Diamond Poirier. I couldn't find a good PNG of his upper face. So. He's like small. He's tall, I guess. He's taller than everybody. Which should play into it, but it doesn't. But that's okay. Where are we ending here? Arman Sarukian? Yeah. Dustin Poirier. Ranked number 5. I think he would get finished by Islam. Well, I don't think he did. He did get finished by Islam in round 4, which is why I put him at the beginning. It was only around 5. Was it round 5? It was round 4, I believe. Only a round 5 finish would be later than a round 4 finish naturally. Max Holloway. That would actually be a good fight to watch. I think Max probably gets finished. Maybe round 3, early round 4. I just thought of Ilya knockout. And I got sad. Yeah, I think Max Holloway would probably get finished. If we're completely honest here. Dude, Islam's just so dominant. He's so good. Current day Islam is just so good. I don't see him losing. Especially not to Justin Gaethje. That's going to be a close fight, though. Him and Fiziev are going to have close fights. And I know I just said that I wouldn't see Islam losing, but number 2 ranked in the division, where's Arman? Number 2 ranked in the division, Charles Oliveira I think he would win. I think he would beat Islam Makhachev. In the rematch, I mean, I know he lost way back. What was it, 2023? 2022? I don't know. November 2022 or something. Or 2023, I forget. I don't know. It's been a long year. All right. I think it was 2022. I know he lost and has title taken from him. I think he would win. It was a close fight, man. He just made a mistake. He threw a flying knee in the pocket, got clipped with a right hook, and then Islam immediately jumped on the triangle. There was nothing you can do. It's a freak situation. It was a mistake from Charles that Islam capitalized on. I don't think he makes that mistake in the rematch. I think he's a lot more conservative with his strikes. And yeah, I think he would actually probably take it. It would be a close one. It might go to the decision, but I think Charles would actually take it. No bias. And finally, Arman Tsarukyan is getting 50-45, worse than Michael Chandler. I don't think he's that good. He might even get finished. I know they fought before and it went to decision, but it was a 3-rounder. Arman's a pussy boy, or whatever fucking Patty calls him. Lad, where is Patty? I skipped Patty by accident. My fault. I felt like there was somebody missing, and turns out there was. How would Patty do against Islam? I underrate Patty so much. I think a lot of people do, because of the Jared Gordon fight. That's the only reason. I just, like, anyone who loses, let's be honest, loses to Jared Gordon, somehow robs him terribly, I don't think they do well against Islam. But I don't think they do well against Mike Chandler either. And he just beat Mike Chandler, TKO'd him. So, dude, let's put Patty in close fight, man. Would he do as good as Gaethje? No, I just don't think so. I think he would lose. I think it would be a really close fight. And I feel like there could be an argument that Patty won. He might even get a robbery. But I think it'll probably be like 3-2 Islam with a couple swing rounds, maybe. Like 2 swing rounds, and then Islam wins 1, or Islam wins 2 and Patty wins 1. Clear. And I think that would be probably how the fight between them two would go. I underrate him so much. If you were to ever take on Islam, I would probably pick Islam for the win. But who knows, dude? Patty's good. Patty's good. Any questions? Or whatever he said. I don't know. It's kind of dumb. We move on to, I think I have featherweights, but also Asuel Mabayev's in this, weirdly. So we're going to do featherweights here. Where's Volk? All right, we move on. We have the featherweights coming up next. Obviously, Alexander Volkanovski, the newly crowned champion. By the way, I forgot to say this. Okay, hang on. I'm going to put this at the beginning of the video. I got this video idea from Rare MMA on YouTube. Go check him out. He's got some... I enjoy watching his videos. I enjoy watching some Rare MMA. And yeah, he did how he thinks that people in the featherweight division would do a tier list for Volk being the new champion. So I kind of yoinked this idea, but I asked him and he said it's cool. Yeah, so we have Volkanovski as the champion, newly crowned. My GOAT, the GOAT of featherweight. I think it's undebatable at this point, right? Yep, Aldo had 8 title defenses. Okay, I don't care. Volk's got 7. I think, like, he just tries, dude. His heart is in it. His mind is in it. He loves it. I think that makes him the GOAT. That makes him the featherweight GOAT. Anyways, top 15, how would they do against Alexander Volkanovski? This one I think is going to have a lot of 50-45s because as much as Volk like is powerful, a lot of these guys I don't see getting finished. Like, I don't think Volk's choking him out, which was why I think Islam would finish so many people. So yeah, I mean, I think it would be closer because Volk's kind of more of a stand-up guy, right? Anyways, Calvin Kattar, he's getting 50-45, so that's clear as day. Clear as day. I mean, he would just get pieced up. He's got a phenomenal chin. He's not getting knocked out. He would just get pieced up for 25 minutes and then go to the back room and die, like they thought was going to happen against Max Holloway. I think that would just be a Max Holloway bloodbath again, just not as many strikes thrown. Yeah, I don't think Calvin Kattar's he's good. Don't get me wrong. It's just I don't think he's at the same level as Volk, but he's just got a granite chin. That guy can take any strike and still stand, so he would not get finished. We continue. Dan Ige. Honestly, this would be a good fight. Dan Ige is kind of like, oh man, he's underrated, bro. I think that would be a close one. I think that would be a really close fight. Dan Ige is not. He doesn't shy away from punishment. Like, he'll step in the pocket and take a shot while throwing, He's got that mindset. He's okay getting touched. And he's quick, and he's, technical. How is he only ranked 14? He just beat Sean Woodson. I think that's a really good win. Sean Woodson went, 3-0 in 2024? 3 fights, no losses? That's a good win, bro. Plus, he took the guy who just almost beat the champ. He just took the guy who just fought against the champion to a decision, to a very close decision that he almost went on 4 hours' notice. That would be a really close fight, actually. I think Volk would take it, but oh man, he might even finish Volk, dude. Second guessing. I think honestly he might be the closest fight out of any of these other 3. Yeah, I mean, I think that's a pretty safe bet. That would be a really close fight. That would be a banger. That would be so fun. Yusuf Zalal. Just I don't care, bro. I don't care. I don't care about this guy. How would he do? He's probably 50-45. He's not very fun to watch. He's kind of boring. He'll probably just run for 25 minutes and then maybe get gifted a victory. But I don't think that would happen. Not against my Volk. I think Volk, it's a 50-45. Again, I don't see him finishing. He might though. He might get honestly, he might get a finish. No, I don't think so. I'm gonna stick with the 50-45 placement, but it's not even a close fight. I mean, Calvin Kattar would do better, and Calvin Kattar's getting pieced up. We continue. Giga Chikadze ranked 12th. 12th? 12th? Really, bro? 12th. I did spill water. All right. We don't talk about it. I feel like I sound a bit nasally because I have just woken up. And I'm also quite tired. Because I just woke up. I feel like that's kind of a natural. Is anybody not tired after they just woke up? I don't know. But I wanted to get this video out yesterday. But I was really busy yesterday. So, and also, getting all of these photos is way more work than I thought it was going to be. Because UFC.com PNGs do not work at all. So I had to take them from elsewhere. And it was kind of a pain in the ass. I mostly did ESPN, but for this tall guys, they didn't have one on ESPN. And there's also one that you'll see later that made me laugh. So I chose him instead. Giga Chikadze would probably get finished. And he would probably get finished in would he do better than BSD would do against Islam? No. He might go there. Like an early round 2 finish. I don't think Giga's very good at all. He doesn't fight. He's inactive. He has a really long neck and a weird shaped ball head. Nobody else has a ball head on this list, but he does. He has a ball head. Not bald, like his head looks like a ball. You know? He's perfectly round. I'm sorry, I'm off on a tangent. Benil's even getting cut off at the bottom here. Benil, what are you doing, man? Come on. Anyways. So dumb. He's not good. He can get cut off. It's okay. We continue. Josh Emmett, probably getting 50-45. Honestly, I was on the Josh Emmett hype train from that Bryce Mitchell knockout. Then we went into the Lerone Murphy fight, and it was very boring. And I realized that Josh Emmett is like, meh. You know? He's not the best. He's not the worst. He'll take you to 25, but I just don't see him ever coming close to having a close fight with Volkanovski or even, 3-2 Volk. No, it's going to be a 50-45 Volk, maybe a 4-1. He drops like round 4. But yeah, I honestly don't even see that fight ever getting made. I think Emmett's kind of on his way out. Yeah, it's just it's not an Emmett fight, and that's okay. Emmett can fight some of these guys that have not the great chins and not very technical, and then he'll just knock him out in one punch with his overhand right. And he's allowed to do that because I'll be a fan still. But that Lerone Murphy fight was just boring and not fun to watch at all. Next is not Asu Almabayev. Why is he in the featherweight spot? That's so weird. And it's not Diego Lopez either. I skipped over Jean Silva. Jean Silva. My apologies. Jean Silva. Oh, he might finish Volk, He might finish Volk. The thing is, we have to see how his power tests against a fighter who's got a phenomenal chin. One of these, top 5, top 7 guys, I would say, Brent Ortega to Max Holloway. We just got to see how his power measures up because we just haven't. We haven't seen him fight someone who we know has phenomenal chin. He fought Melsik Bagdasarian. I almost said Charles Radke. That wasn't even him. Why can't I name another John Silva win? What the hell? What am I doing? What's going on? Why can't I name one? Who did John Silva beat? I mean, I know he beat Bryce Mitchell just now, but that was a submission. I'm talking like a knockout. Why do I? Oh, he got a doctor stoppage against Drew Dober. He couldn't finish Drew Dober. Drew Dober's got a good chin, but he just got knocked out pretty bad. I mean, when you're standing up thinking you're still fighting. I love his little Nazi haircut. Okay. Also, how's he ranked 11, Jean Silva? Skipped over Dan Ige. He's got the hype train behind him. He'll probably have like maybe 1 or 2 more fights and then he'll get a title shot. I think that's probably what'll happen. That fight actually might be made, 2026. Volkanovski versus Jean Silva. Although I don't think Volk beats. Oh, we'll get there. We'll get there. Sorry, I almost skipped ahead. Aljamain Sterling. Where is Aljo? There he is. Bring it to the top. Aljamain Sterling. How does Aljo do? Dude, I feel like Aljo's. I don't know. I was gonna say I feel like he's overrated, but a lot of people do not rate him at all for having 3 title defenses or 3 title wins. I don't know. Was it wins or defenses? I forget. I think it was wins. At a lighter weight class, he was cutting from 170 pounds naturally to 135. I feel like he might be overrated, though. I know he was champ and all that. Joining a list of how many. 20 guys in history. But I think he's kind of overrated. I don't think he would beat Volk. I think he would probably 4-1 or 3-2. But I think it would be a clear Volk win. I don't think it would be close. Like, I don't see, like, I feel like a close fight rank is like you can debate that this dude would have got the nod. Like there's an argument that they would have won. Yeah, I don't think there would be an argument that Aljo wins. I think he would just probably wrestle fuck him for 2 rounds, and not. I almost said gas out. Aljo doesn't gas, but I think he would win 2 rounds clear and drop 3. Also clear, no swings. Maybe 1 swing, but not enough that would. What is happening? Not enough that would make Aljo like be able to have a argument that he won the title fight. I just don't see that happening. We continue. Lerone Murphy. Oh my god, bruh. He's boring as shit. Okay, actually, how would Aljo do? He would do better than Emmett. He would do better than Yusuf Zalal. He would do way better than Giga Chikadze. Lerone Murphy would. I don't know if he would do better than Giga Chikadze. He kind of is boring as shit as well. He's the featherweight Leon Edwards. He's not fun to watch. All he does is spam body kick. Yeah, I mean, he's boring. And another English guy being boring. All right. I hate English fighters. I feel like a lot of them believe that they are better than they are, except Tommy Aspinall. And I think Patty probably thinks he's better than he is too. I think Tom Aspinall is like one of the only humble English people in existence. We continue. Brian Ortega, where is he? Brian Ortega honestly had a very close fight with Volk. Is he still that guy, though? Is Brian Ortega still that guy? Fuck. I don't think so. I just don't think he is. But also, is Volk still that guy? I think Volk's still that guy that would try and game his way out of the tightest guillotine you ever seen in your life and survive it somehow. I think Volk would still be that guy, and I don't think Ortega would get him in that position, bruv. I don't think you get him in that position, bruv. Sorry, I turned into Lerone Murphy. Probably the closest out of the 50-40. Honestly, it's probably a close fight, but he wouldn't do as good as Danny Gate at all. It would probably be a close fight. Probably the closest out of the 50-45s. Honestly, he probably does better than Armand would do, does better than Chandler would do. Honestly, I don't think he would do better than Dan Hooker. He might. He would probably do better than Dan Hooker. Dan Hooker might get finished, Now that I really think about it, Dan Hooker might get finished. But that's okay. Continue. Arnold Allen. I always forget that this guy exists. I swear I've seen him fight once. Let's actually look. Tapology. Arnold Allen. No, I should have seen him fight like 4 times. I can't remember seeing him fight even once. Whoa. Knocked out Dan Hooker round 1. Then got a knee injury 8 seconds to round 2 against Calvin Kattar. And then 3 decisions in a row, 2 of them he lost. I just don't remember him. He hasn't fought since July 2024. Coming up on a year shortly. Yeah, I just don't remember this guy at all. I don't know why. I obviously know who he is. I know the name, but I can't, before I looked there, I wouldn't have been able to name you even one win that he had. So he's probably 54. I think he's another one of these British guys that thinks that they're better than they are. Probably a 50-45. I don't think he'd do as good as Calvin Kattar. We continue. Yair Alpantera Rodriguez. He's getting finished. He got finished. Hello? He got finished not long ago. He's getting finished. Probably. Was that Volk that finished him by submission? No, that was Brian Ortega. What the fuck am I talking about? I know Volk finished him as well. But that was when I was in Italy. So that was like 2 years ago. Nah, I think he would get finished still. I honestly think Yair should fight Diego Lopez. I really like that fight. A lot of people are saying Yair title shot. I disagree. Movsar Evloev title shot, co-main event, Yair versus Lopez. Bad blood between the two of them. Seen some guys screw up and switch sometimes over a couple of dollars. Most often, I'm not saying the J. Cole line. Cut that. Cut that. Yeah, he's probably gonna get. He would get finished by Volk. I believe that. I don't think he would get finished by Lopez. I think that would be a very good fight, and I do want to see that fight against Lopez. Speaking of, we're not actually talking about Lopez. We're talking about Movsar Evloev. Where's his photo? Oh, Movsar Evloev. I think Movsar would win. A very boring 50-45 Dagestani wrestling, sniff your crotch against the cage for 25 minutes and then hold up my hands like I did something cool. But actually, I didn't do anything cool because I didn't fight. I'm a bitch. Yeah, he would win. He would beat Volk. And I think that's probably the fight that's going to get made, and I think Volk will lose. Fuck that guy. I'm going to really be on my anti-Dagestani shit if they beat Volk, you know? Like, I'm already pretty anti, but, bro, it would get worse. It would get much worse. We continue. Ilya Tapturo. I mean, we've seen it. Granted, it was only 3 months after Volkanovski. As I said, it was only 3 months after Volkanovski got knocked out. He was still recovering from a brutal knockout from Islam up a weight class. Cuts down again and then gets knocked out again. I think he might lose. I'm buying into this. No, I mean, let's be honest here. He would finish Volk. He would do it again. He would do it again. That little bastard. I can't stand him. I do think that he's going to fight Islam as well. I believe that an announcement will be made within the coming weeks that he is going to fight Islam. I think. I don't know. We'll see. Tapturo, speed running. Is he speed running GOAT? I don't think so. People were saying that last year that he had the career, the fighter. People were saying last year that he was the fighter of the year. I disagree entirely. I think that's it's complete bias because he knocked out Volk and Holloway. When Pereira defended 4 times or 3 times or something, knocked all of them out. Like, bro, he just objectively did better than Ilya did. And there's I don't understand how people are saying, oh, Ilya had the fighter of the year. He got robbed. He got robbed out of the fighter of the year by Alex Pereira. No, he didn't. He didn't deserve it. He did really good. He had one of the best years, but he was not the fighter of the year. It was Alex Pereira, clear. We continue. Diego Lopez. Really close fight. He just had a really close fight with Volk just last week. Exactly 7 days ago to the day. Very close fight with Volkanovski. That was actually such a banger. I wouldn't even be I wouldn't be mad. So here's my rest of the year UFC plan. Volk he took a bit of damage though, didn't he, in that Lopez fight? He did take a bit of damage, but I would like to see him back maybe August or September, taking on Movsar. Movsar will wait. Let's be honest. Movsar Evloev's not looking for a fight. He'll wait for a title shot, and I think he will. And I think that they'll probably make it August or September. Volkanovski versus Evloev. Co-main, Yair Pantoja. That's not his name. It's not his name. It's not even close. Yair Rodriguez against Diego Lopez. I don't know why I said Pantoja. I looked over at my other monitor and saw him as the flyweight champ, and I don't know, it infected my brain. All right, he infected it. Infection. Yeah, I would, and then winner of Yair Lopez takes on winner of Movzark Volk, and losers take on each other again. Because I'm okay with seeing any of those fights that as long as Movzar is not involved. I don't want to see him fight. He should be cut. All Dagestani should be okay. And finally, where's Max? What the fuck? Where's Max Holloway? They didn't add him. They didn't add him for some reason. Finally, our last fight in featherweight is Max Blessed Holloway. Yeah, I think he's getting. I mean, they fought 3 times. He got beat the fuck up in 2 of them. Probably 50-45. He'll do better than anybody though. He won't though, will he? He got beat up so bad. Also, he's moving up to lightweight. Ilya and him are moving up to lightweight. Why are they still ranked at featherweight? It doesn't make any sense to me. Get this man, Max Holloway, off the featherweight rankings. Move him up to lightweight. Same with Ilya. Rank him at lightweight. They shouldn't. I mean, I guess they haven't. But he has. Max has had a fight. He's had 2 or 3. I forget. 2 or 3. He should be good enough to be ranked. Or he should be, I don't know, he should be ranked at lightweight. Ilya, I understand because he hasn't actually fought anybody at lightweight, so it's hard to rank him based on how, but Max should. Whatever. Yeah, he's getting 50-45. Well, that's it for featherweight. Now we're going to move on to Bantamweight. Champion, Bantamweight, Merab Dvalishvili. He is very dominant, very good. This will be a lot of 50-45s. I know Josh Emmett and Yusuf Zalal and half of Lerone Murphy are cut off, but there are the other ones that are on 50-45, and we're probably going to get a second row here. Montel Jackson. This guy is good, bro. Well, this guy has a crazy knockout. It's hard to say how good people are when, they get it. He has a crazy knockout. That was like 14 seconds or something, 30 seconds or something. It was great. Less than a minute, I know for sure. But I guess it's hard to say. Would he do that against top of the division? Probably not. These guys have elite chins. So, Montel Quick Jackson, he's getting 50-45. He's going at the end. Here he is. He's going at the end, though. You'll see him in a second because he's probably going to move down. I think on this next one, they're both going to have another row. 50-45ers. Ayman Zahabi. Canadian bias here. He would win. No, he wouldn't. All right. That was a bad joke. That was a stupid bit. He's bantamweight? Okay. I don't know. 50-45. Merab's extremely dominant and good. Oh, and now finish is off the screen. Hang on. We're back. I had to edit the layout a little bit because finished came off the screen when we went on a new layer on 50-45. Anyways, Montel Jackson getting 50-45. Ayman Zahabi getting 50-45. Both pretty clear, I think. As just Merab is so good, dude. Honestly, I don't even know if I see anybody in the top 15 beating him. But we'll get there. I'll make the cases for it when we get there. Continuing, Marcus McGee. Guess what? I don't even think he's that good. I really like him. By the way, Marcus, someone has to stop this man's aging process. He's like those bugs from Invincible. He ages 3 times faster than a normal person. He looks like he's about 78. I'm pretty sure he's what? How old? I don't know. Let's Google it. Marcus McGee. Not PNG. Marcus McGee. He's 34. He's old. Holy shit. He's not getting a title shot. He looks about 92. He's 34 years old. What is going on? Is he cursed by a wizard to have a multiplied aging process on his face? We continue. Kyler Phillips. Is this Kyler Phillips? I think so. This is another guy that I just can't remember at all. And I'm pretty sure he got fraud checked recently. He might even get finished by Merab. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Merab doesn't finish people. Merab has 0 finishes. That's not true. But like Merab doesn't finish. He just doesn't get finishes. That's okay. Merab, it's okay. Most guys your age can't get finishes. Okay? It's okay. You know? I'm not holding it against you. We continue. Jose Aldo. I might even speedrun this round because it's Mario Bautista, Henry Cejudo. Where is he? Henry Cejudo, 50-45. Rob Font. Where is he? There he is. Rob Font, 50-45. Marlon Vera, 50-45. Song Yadong. That might actually be a close fight. Honestly, Cheeto will get wrecked. Song Yadong actually might be a close fight. And also, I was kind of reckless with Henry Cejudo. No, yeah, Henry would get destroyed. Song Yadong might be a close fight, dude. He's got power. He's pretty good. And double eye poke technique. All right. Merab hasn't gone up against anybody who double eye pokes. Both eyes. Bow. Like that. Merab hasn't even seen anybody like that before. All right. This will be a very close fight. Due to the eye pokes. That would not be, penalized at all. By Jason Herzog, probably. Davidson Figueiredo. Ooh. 50-45. Corey Sandhagen, 50-45. Umar Nurmagomedov. Where is he? Oh, right. There was no Umar Nurmagomedov PNG on the entire internet somewhere. For some reason. So I have Usman. It's like, I just went with Usman Nurmagomedov. Because, I think I couldn't find. I just genuinely couldn't find one. I tried looking like 8 different times or 8 different things up. Like I looked up Umar PNG, didn't show up. Nurmagomedov PNG, guess what? It was Khabib. Umar Nurmagomedov PNG, didn't work. Umar Nurmagomedov transparent photo, didn't work. I found Usman, so I went with Usman. They're basically the same guy. All right. I mean, I'm pretty sure that they have the same DNA in them. All right. They're not. Well, are they? I don't know what even their relation is. I think they're brothers. No. Are they? Is that Usman and Umar? They're brothers, but they're also cousins. And they're all, I don't know. I was trying to make an inbred joke, but like brothers are, like it would just make sense that you had the same DNA. I ruined everything. Peter Yan, where is he? They didn't put Yan in here either, dude. Oh, there he is. Peter Yan, 50-45. Sean O'Malley, 50-45. I mean, Merab is just such a dominant. Oh, we lost fight. We lost finished again. Merab is just such a. Let me wait till I'm done so I can cut. Merab is just such a dominant champion that, like, I feel like there's very few people that I don't think anybody in the top 15 is beating him, especially right now, except maybe Pantoja. Can we get a super fight, please? I don't want to see Islam move up. Islam hasn't cleared out his division. I looked over, and Islam is the number 1 pound for pound. So he was there, and I thought that was a lightweight, so I almost said Dricus du Plessis. He hasn't fought Dricus, all right? Islam hasn't fought Dricus du Plessis. No, I mean, Islam, I feel like just hasn't cleared out his division enough. Has he even fought Gaethje? I don't know. Probably. He's fought a lot of people. He hasn't fought Saruki in number 1 ranked. Hasn't fought, well, he fought Charles Oliveira, but I need that rematch immediately. Please. Thank you. Hasn't fought Gamrot. Hasn't fought Pimblett. Hasn't fought Hooker. I mean, he's not cleared out his division. I want him to fight two more times. I want to see 2 more Islam defenses before he moves up to welterweight. And Ilya, dude. Ilya's coming up. Fight Ilya. That's a big fight. But they refuse to make Pantoja, who cleared out his division, versus Merab, who cleared out his division. The fuck? Anyways, we're on flyweights now. Oh, I have another Patty photo by accident. Where's the flyweight champion? Where's Pantoja? Is that Pantoja? Nope. Who the fuck is that guy? Who is that guy? Where's Pantoja? There he is. Alexandre Pantoja is the champion of flyweight. Move on to the flyweight division. Alexandre Pantoja is the champion. Very dominant. But I feel like he won't have as many 50-45s. I feel like he'll have finishes or close fights, which is good to see. We will start with number 15 ranked Kai Asakura. He did finish Kai Asakura, and I feel like this is another one of these things where I think, this is my theory, UFC signs these guys to make the other companies look bad. Kai Asakura did very well in Ryzen, and then he comes over to UFC and he does horribly against the champion. Gets finished in the very first round, or second. I forget. I feel like my illegal stream lagged, which I do not illegally stream these fights. I buy them. All right, I can show you the receipts. Move on, Joshua Van. Honestly, I think at this point, current day Joshua Van would get finished. Give him 3-4 years. And I think he actually probably will have championship looks. He might even become the champ. He's extremely talented, a young guy. I think he's, 22 or 23? Maybe 24 now. He's extremely talented, extremely fun to watch. He gets into dog fights, man. And yeah, I think he'll probably do well in his career. But at this current day, I think he would get finished by Alexandre Pantoja. I think Pantoja just outclasses him. We continue. Actually, who is this guy? Ramazan Temirov. I have never seen this human being in my entire life. I have never seen this guy before. Put him in 50-45 just because I don't want to have to redo the thing. But he would get finished. I've never seen that guy in my entire life. Ramazan Temirov. Has anybody heard of this guy? I couldn't tell you one fight he's ever had in the UFC. Has he even fought in the UFC? Why is he in the flyweight rankings? Bruno Silva. I almost did a meme where I chose the middleweight Bruno Silva, and I thought it would be funny, but I didn't. He's getting finished, but again, I don't want to fucking re-edit the entire layout because I can't see the guys to pull up anymore. He would get finished. No, he'll probably get finished. He's a gamer, but he's not that good. He's not that good. I think he just got beat up by Manel Kopp recently. We continue. Tim Elliott. Is that Tim Elliott? Yeah. Honestly, that would probably be a genuine 50-45. I almost said close fight, but I thought about it. Tim Elliott's kind of old, cutting down a flyweight, short guy, and I think Pantoja's just really good. He's just really good. He's just so good. Yeah, Tim Elliott probably gonna actually get 50-45, maybe finished. We continue. Tagir Ulanbekov, 50-45. Oh, I hate these guys. This is the most inbred Dagestani, by the way. He's the one. He is the inbred Dagestani. That's who the meme is based on. We continue. Steve Erceg. I think current day Steve Erceg is getting finished. I know that they fought last year. Not even last year. They fought. Wait. Was that Noche UFC? No, was it? No. Was it? No. When did they fight? Did they fight in August? I feel like I didn't see that fight for some reason. Well, I know I didn't see that fight, but I don't remember why. Was it at Noche UFC? I forget. Whatever. Apparently, it was very close. And I feel like apparently a lot. I feel like apparently. No. Apparently, it was very close, and I think a lot of people gave it to Steve Erceg. Current day Steve Erceg is not beating Pantoja. Fell off, bro. He had this like insane hype train around it. I'm not even going to get into it. I'm going to just get mad. I don't even want to get into it. I hate this guy. And I don't even hate him for anything he's done. I'm sure he's a very nice person. I hate him for, I'm getting into it. He didn't deserve a title shot. He did not deserve a title shot at all. I don't understand why he even got one. I'm going to leave it there because I'm getting very extremely annoyed. And also, I feel like I'm very tired. And I want to be done with this video. And we're almost done with it, so I'm going to leave it there. I'm not going to... Oscar Mabayev. Where is he? Oh, yeah, I couldn't find an actual PNG of him either. It was him, Kyler Phillips, and Dustin Poirier. He sucks. Oscar Mabayev sucks. Get poked in the eye, idiot. Alex Perez. Again, he's just like... Is Alex Perez really that good? No. No, he's just not. I mean, I understand he used to be, but he's in the same area of Tim Elliott. They're just kind of old now, and I don't think that they're at that level anymore. Alex Perez is a good gatekeeper, though. I'm okay to leave him where he is in the rankings. He's a good gatekeeper. We continue. Manel Kopp. I honestly think Manel Kopp would have a close fight. He could win. That would be a very close fight. Pantoja, I feel like he would throw some problems that Pantoja might have difficulty dealing with. He's a unique fighter. You know, he's comes in, you know, eye pokes you. Another one of these guys, Song Yadong level. The eye poke hook, threw a hook at Astro Mabayev. As the hook is landing, he opens up his palm and fingers him in the eye. Shouldn't have said that. So, yeah, I think Manel Kopp, that would be a close fight. That would be a good one. Now we're going to the areas where I think it would be a close fight, although we are in Tatsuro Taira, who would get finished, but I, again, don't want to rejig the entire thing. He would get finished. Kai Kara France. Probably a close fight. Kai Kara France is very technical, very explosive, and he's got power, man. People forget, man. He put down Steve Erceg. Your GOAT. Your guy's GOAT. The fans, the so-called fans of the sport, who praise this guy after getting a title shot from a Matt Schnell win. Matt Schnell. You know, that guy who's been finished 8 times? That guy who retired within a year of getting finished by Steve Erceg? That guy? Who's so good because he almost beat the champion. He's just the best fighter you've ever seen. Got flatlined by Kai Kara France. He didn't actually get flatlined. He just got, I think, was it a TKO or a KO? I forget. I know it wasn't a flatline. Whichever. Who's next? Amir Albazi. I can't stand this guy. 50-45. Probably finished. Brandon Moreno would win. Current day Brandon Moreno looks better than he's ever looked. He is piecing up everybody. Everybody. He pieced up Amir Albazi. Destroyed him. 50-45'd him. Went on to fight Steve Erceg. Guess what? 50-45'd him. Actually, I think it was maybe 49-46. But still. Brandon Moreno looks better than he's ever looked, and he used to be the champion. I think current day Brandon Moreno would beat Alexandre Pantoja. They have to book that. Why? Who is he even fighting? Didn't they book Pantoja? Is he fighting KKF? I don't know. And finally, Brandon Royval. He would get finished. That has been how I think that every single fighter inside of the rankings in each division would do against their respective champion. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And also, if you enjoy this video, please leave a like, as it does really support my channel. Also, don't forget to subscribe for more MMA content like this. I usually do for more MMA content like this, please do remember to subscribe. I usually do a breakdown of every single card that's happening every single weekend. However, there is no card on this weekend of April 19th. So I decided I would do this tier list instead. Again, thanks to the video idea. Thanks for the video idea to Rare MMA on YouTube. Go give him a follow. Go give him a subscribe. And be sure to check out my socials, Instagram.com/zfixed or convert to Islam Makachev. That's about it. I don't really use anything else. I mean, I have a TikTok, but it's kind of dead. So, bye.